Imagine graduating with a $100,000 debt and no job. That's the nightmare many students are living in 2025. Once, a college degree was a golden ticket. Now it's often just expensive paper. So, is college still worth it? Or is it an outdated system we're too afraid to question? In this video, I'll break down the real value of college in 2025, what's changed, who it still benefits, and what smart students are doing instead. Whether you're a high school student, a parent, or just rethinking your path, this is for you. The traditional promise of college, is it broken? For decades, the formula was simple. Go to college, get a degree, land a stable job, live the good life. In the 1990s and early 2000s, this formula mostly worked. The average college graduate earned significantly more than someone without a degree. But in 2025, things have changed. According to a 2024 report from the Georgetown Center on Education and the Workforce, nearly 50% of recent graduates are working in jobs that don't require a degree. And student loan debt in the US alone has surpassed $1.8 trillion. So now many graduates are overqualified, underpaid, and buried in debt. And the worst part, the job market is evolving faster than college curriculums. Employers are changing skills greater than degrees. Companies like Google, Apple, IBM, and Tesla have already removed degree requirements for many roles. Why? Because they realize something shocking. A diploma doesn't guarantee real-world skills. Instead, they're hiring based on portfolio work, certifications, like Google Career Certificates or AWS training, practical experience and problem-solving ability. In fact, a 2023 LinkedIn report showed that skills-based hiring rose by 21% globally, and that number continues to grow. The cost of college in 2025. Is it justifiable? Let's talk about money because that's what breaks most students. In 2025, the average cost of a four-year public university in the US is now around $115,000, including housing, fees, and tuition. Private colleges, upwards of $240,000. Now consider this. According to the Federal Reserve, the average starting salary for college grads is around $56,000 per year. But after taxes, rent, food, and loan repayments, many grads are living paycheck to paycheck. Compare that with a trade school graduate who may spend $20,000 total, finish faster, and enter a high-demand field like plumbing, HVAC, or coding, and they often earn just as much, if not more. Alternatives that are actually working in 2025. Here's the good news. College is no longer the only path to success. In 2025, students are getting smarter and more creative. Here are 5 powerful alternatives. 1. Trade schools. Welding, electrical work, auto repair, and HVAC are in high demand and short supply. 2. Online certificates. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, Google, and Meta offer recognized skill-specific certificates. 3. Boot camps. Intense, fast-track training programs in fields like software development, UX design, and data analytics. 4. Entrepreneurship. Thanks to AI tools, social media, and low startup costs, more Gen Zers are starting profitable businesses earlier. 5. Apprenticeships and internships. Earn while you learn is becoming a smarter route for hands-on learners. The best part? Many of these options come without crushing debt. Who should still go to college? Let's be clear, I'm not anti-college. I'm pro-choice in education. College still makes sense if you're entering a licensed profession, like law, medicine, teaching, or engineering. You want to pursue research or academia. You thrive in structured learning environments. You're getting significant scholarships or aid. Or you're attending a top-tier institution with proven ROI. But if none of that applies and you're just going because it's what everyone does, you may want to hit pause. What do the stats say? Let's back it up with real numbers. According to a 2025 Strata Education study, 67% of Americans believe the cost of college is not worth the return. Yet 84% of high schoolers still feel pressured to attend. This contradiction shows a massive cultural disconnect. The pressure to go to college isn't based on data, it's based on tradition, fear, and outdated expectations. Meanwhile, data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics shows the fastest growing jobs in 2025 are in healthcare, clean energy, and tech, many of which do not require a traditional degree. What smart students are doing instead? So what are the smartest students doing in 2025? They're gap year planning, taking a year to explore, intern, build skills, or travel before committing. Stacking credentials, earning multiple short, low-cost certifications that lead to real skills. Networking early, using LinkedIn, GitHub, and X, formerly Twitter, to connect with mentors and employers. Building portfolios, whether it's coding, video editing, or writing your proof of work matters more than your paper degree. In short, they're learning how the game has changed and playing it better. A note for parents. To all the parents watching this, your concern is valid. You want what's best for your child. But here's the truth. Success no longer comes from a degree, it comes from direction. Instead of asking, what college will you attend? Start asking, what are your strengths? What problems do you want to solve? What's the smartest, most efficient way to get there? Be open to new pathways. You might be surprised by where they lead. So, is college still worth it? It depends on your goals, your major, your financial situation, and your alternatives. But one thing is clear, in 2025, education isn't just about where you go, it's about what you build. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, share with a student or parent, and subscribe for more insights on smart education choices.